Welcome to Tai Chi. Everybody ready? Let's warm up. Hands at your waist, turn your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Waist exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be careful. Shift your weight. Kick your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Heisman, opening up your span, parallel feet, choose one side, cross and hold. Sit on that back side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, practicing our golden cockerel, getting better each time. Concentrating, using good Tai Chi posture. Dropping your shoulders. Put your hands at your shoulders and push them down and drop them. Keep them there. Put your middle finger to the side seam of your pants. As a result, your butt is tucked under, your chest is hollowed, your chin is down, your glance is way ahead. Tongue on your palate, opening up our span a little bit more, shifting our weight to the left, up, center, and counterbalance. Golden cockerel. Down even further, span, up, golden cockerel. Center, counterbalance, and up. Last one. Right hand, right foot. Holding your ball. Root down on the right. Out onto the side, L stance, bottom hand advances, bull stance. Sit back, pivot, T and ball, out into the side, L, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, T stance. Out and to the side, ward off. Then grasp the bird's tail. L stance, ward off. T stance. Multitask by brushing your knee. Out and to the side. Turn your hips and waist to brush your knee. Sit back. Twist step. Parallel and higher on the T. Ear, hand, heel. Turn the hips and waist to brush your knee. Sit back. Twist step. Multitask, parallel and higher. Out on an L, turn the hips and waist. Bow stance. Sit back. Twist step. T and higher, parallel and higher. Out on an L. Brush your knee. Sit back. Twist step. Parallel and higher. Ear, hand, heel, turn the hips and waist to brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, T stance, ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance. Okay, now that we've really warmed up, let's do a few sets of our yang 10 form. And I like how you've made the adjustment when we do practice, and especially for yang 10, there's a tendency to go towards the back of your original position, so you need to move up. Okay. Readjust. All right, here we go. Good Tai Chi posture, dropping that shoulder. Yang 10 form, commencing form. Rotate. Take a deep breath in. As we elevate, tuck your shoulders, elbows and wrists down, flex your knees, center, up higher, look at your backhand, open, bringing it to your ear, turning your face, meeting in the middle as we repulse the monkey. Center, up higher, open, bringing it to your ear, turning your face, meeting in the middle, repulsing of the monkey. T stance, parallel and higher. Bring it to your ear, turn your hips and waist as you brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher on a T. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance, out and to the side, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T, out and to the side, part the wild horse's mane. Flip that hand and join it, then sit back. Twist, cup at 12 o'clock. Open, flip, meet, close. Cloud hands. Flip, meet, open. Only flip, meet. 3 o'clock, flip, meet, close your stance. Flip, meet, open. Only flip, meet as you shift your weight up, golden cockerel. Opening up your span, centering, counterbalancing, and up. Down, center, right hand, right foot up, and out. Left foot, left hand up, and out. Holding your ball in a T stance, you're going to grasp the bird's tail. First, warding off. And grasp the bird's tail as you sit back and look back. Turn and then square and then contact. Push at your wrists. Separate. Rolling back. Rolling up and forward. Sit back. Twist step. Hold your ball in a T. We're going to grasp the bird's tail. Parent closing. Sit back, twist and turn, open and open, in and in, off the ground. Tuck that right hand on the inside of the cross as you embrace the tiger, pulling him up, rotating, then pushing out. Then dropping your shoulders, making yourself small by tucking down your elbows and wrists as you close your form. Okay. Commencing form. Pulsing of the monkey. Brush knee. Part the wild horse's mane. Loud hands. Golden cockerel. Kick out. Grasp the bird's tail. Parent closing. Embrace the tiger. Closing form.
You to move 2 big steps back, and let's work on our Tai Chi walk and incorporate some of our movements from the 10 form to our 24, okay? Hands at your waist, good Tai Chi posture, dropping your shoulders, tucking your butt, concaving your chest. Pivot out as if you're walking in that direction. Shift your weight. Heel on an L stance, turn the hips and waist, bow stance, walking in the forward direction. Sit back, twist out, walk in that direction, put your heel out on an L stance, turn the hips and waist, bow stance, walking in that forward direction. Sit back all the way, pivot out, walk in that zigzag position, heel out on an L stance, turn the hips and waist, walk in the forward direction. Sit back, zigzag out, shift your weight, heel on an L stance, turn the hips and waist, walk in the forward direction. Sit back, twist step, left hand on the bottom, right hand on the top to hold your ball. L stance, bottom hand advances to part the wild horse's mane. Here it is, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball for better balance. L stance, bottom hand advances, bow stance. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Continue. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball, L stance, bow stance. Sit back, twist step. Okay, so some of you, all of you actually are progressing very nicely. But here becomes a little challenge. You don't know which hand to keep on the top and which hand to put on the bottom for holding your ball. So there's a pattern. If you can detect what that pattern is, remember we said that
At no time do our hands cross each other. If you understand what that means, no time does my bottom hand climb to the top position. The top hand remains on the top. The bottom remains on the bottom. See if that's true. Watch. So what you just saw there is that when the top hand presents its snack, it remains on the top. And the bottom hand that was counterbalancing holds the bottom of the ball. There's no other way. This is my top hand presenting my snack. I leave it on the top. It holds the top of my ball. The bottom hand now presents its snack. It becomes my top hand. When I sit back, my top hand remains top. My bottom hand remains bottom. Okay? Okay, let's just try maybe 4 rotations and then move on to another movement, okay? But I don't want you to get mixed up now. So we said, whenever there's a top hand presenting the snack, all it does is holds the top of the ball. So let's see that. So the bottom hand presents a snack. Do one hand with what I'm saying, okay? So you're holding that bottom of the ball, you're presenting your snack. It becomes the top hand, right? Because the other one is holding by its side. Then you're going to bring it in and you're going to hold your ball. The top hand remains on the top. The bottom hand advances. That becomes the top hand. You turn it and bring it closer to yourself. Top remains top. Bottom hand advances. It becomes our top hand. Bring it closer to your body. It remains on the top. Okay? Let's try that. All right? Out, twist step, left hand on the bottom, right hand on the top. Out on an L, bottom hand advances. Here it is. Sit back. Keep that top hand on the top, bottom hand on the bottom. L stance, bottom hand advances. Sit back. Twist, top hand remains on the top, bottom hand on the bottom. Bottom hand advances, it's on the top now. Keep that top hand on the top, round out your ball. L stance. Keep the top hand on the top. Keep the top hand on the top. Okay, continue. Keep the top hand on the top. Bow stance. Sit back. Top hand on the top. Good. Sit back. Top hand on the top. Good. One last one. Sit back. Twist out. Top hand on the top. Good. Very good. Okay, good. Sometimes in Tai Chi, and like everything we do as a routine, after a while you can just forget about the instructions, and somehow the body just clicks in and makes it as if you're on automatic. And at the same time, sometimes if you dwell a lot about the bottom hand stays on the bottom, the top hand's on the top, it kind of confuses. But if you do it in a natural, relaxed way, it just clicks in. So you might want to toy with that and play with it. All right, now we did parting of the wild horse's mane. Now let's do brush knee. So how do we brush our knee? One hand is parallel, one hand is higher. And what we do is the same thing. Well, I'll do it this way, okay? So twist step, L stance, brush my knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher for better balance. Ear, heel, hand, L stance, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher, L stance, brush my knee, okay? We're going to do it in a Tai Chi walk formation. But just the way we needed better balance, on one foot we needed better balance, we held our ball. In this case, we are on one foot, better balance, but we're consolidating our energy by parallel and higher. It almost acts as a safety measure or is a safety measure, okay? We'll take it slowly, okay? Maybe a big step back. All right, so we're gonna brush our knee doing Tai Chi walk. First, we have to take a twist step. Parallel left, right hand higher. We're going to brush our knee on an L stance. Out on our heel, move to our ear, push down our hand, pull down turn our hips and waist. Sit back, twist, parallel and higher. L stance, bring it to your ear, turn your hips and waist, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. L stance, bring it to your ear, turn your hips and waist as you brush your knee. Sit back, twist out, parallel and higher. Bring it to your ear, turn your hips and waist, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Ear, hand, heel, turn the hips and waist as you brush your knee. Sit back, twist out, parallel and higher. L stance, turn the hips and waist as you brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Ear, heel, hand, turn the hips and waist as you brush your knee. Continue. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. L stance, turn the hips and waist as you brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Heel out on an L stance, turn the hips and waist as you brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher, out on your heel on an L stance, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher, ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. One last one. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher, ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Very good, very good. Okay, so it may seem a little awkward, and it may feel a little awkward, but you're getting there. What I might caution you, and you'll probably see it on the video, is that when we concentrate so hard in doing several things, something falls apart. And it's only natural. But once you see what actually happens, you'll laugh. So we already know that it's a multitasking movement, and yet we're doing our Tai Chi walk. Something happens to your natural thing. This hand, left hand, does not come all the way around. It stops because you're concentrating and focusing on other things. When you know that this is parallel and higher, some people might want to turn this hand because they know it's going to come this way. So what is this all saying? Yeah, it's a little wrong, but it's telling me that each of you are trying your best to further the Tai Chi walk. But in doing so, you kind of gave up on what brush knee is all about, which is fine, because your mind is taxing you and trying to say, I need to come out on an L, I need to come out on a bow, I need to sit back, and you're concentrating on many things and maybe only your feet at this time, and you're trying to let your hands go. This is good. And then slowly you'll see what I'm talking about, and your focus will then change. So where you nicely did a brush knee, parallel and higher, now something's going on. You're changing the format of it because you're concentrating on your feet positions. And I see people smiling because I think they realize that this is what's happening. But it's in a good way. So use the videos as a way of helping yourself, and then it's all constructive suggestions. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to use the remainder, maybe some of the minutes, to teach you two movements, and they're transitional movements. So after we part the wild horse's mane 3 times, 1, 3. We need to get out of it. So the transition movement is white crane spreads its wings. So this is my last or third parting of the wild horse's mane. I take a half step, and here again I need some balancing support. So I'm going to hold my ball as I put my back foot on my toe. Then I'm going to spin my ball, and I'm going to sit back on my back foot. And I'm going to draw up one hand and counterbalance by drawing up my other foot. And this is called white crane spreads its wings. It's on my toe, I'm sitting on my back foot, and I have this hand here and positioned in a specific way. Okay, so this is what we're going to learn. It's not all that hard. All right? We're going to take the last parting of the wild horse's mane, which is like the first parting of the horse's mane. 1 and 3 are the same, okay? Holding our ball, out on an L, bottom hand advances, part the wild horse's mane. Okay, this is like our third parting of the wild horse's mane. I'm teaching you how to get out of part of the wild horse's mane. Half step forward means you take your back foot, put it on its toe, at the same time, form a ball. No problem. The top hand remained on the top of the ball, the bottom hand remained on the bottom. Now we're going to spin the ball to the left. Everybody have a left? You're going to spin the ball to the left as you sit back on the back foot. The left hand goes to the left thigh. Your right hand draws up and lifts up that opposite foot and put it on its toe. This is white crane. The weight is on the back, okay? So we're going to try it again. We're on a T stance, left hand on the bottom. Out on an L stance, bottom hand advances, part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. What are we going to do? We're going to go into white crane. Half step forward on your toe as you form your ball for better balance. Spin the ball to the left as you sit back on your back foot. Draw up your right hand. Left hand goes to the side for better balance. Left foot comes up, and you set it on its toe. This is white crane. Okay? One more time, and then I'm going to turn around and look at you, see? So make it your best. Left hand on the bottom on a T stance. You're going to part the wild horse's mane for the last time. Out on an L stance, bottom hand advances. Part the wild horse's mane. Here it is. Half step forward as you hold your ball. Spin your ball to the left as you sit back on your back foot. Draw up your right hand. Place your left hand to the side of your thigh. Lift up your left foot. Set it down on its toe as you position your top hand. Hold your stance, hold your stance. Okay, hold your stance. Looks very, very good. So the front foot is on its toe. The weight, therefore, has to be on the back. And everybody looks very good. Now, let's look at the top hand. The top hand should turn so that the baby finger slices through the edge of your left shoulder blade. So turn your top hand so that the baby finger can slice through an imaginary line through the edge of your left shoulder, and then you've gotten it, okay, like this. Okay, now, we can't hold that very long. Therefore, we will move. Drop your front foot, bring down the top hand, look back at your back hand that's higher. What are we gonna do? Is this familiar or not? We're gonna brush our knee. Out on an L stance, bring it to your ear, turn your face, brush your knee. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Out on your heel on an L stance, turn your hips and waist, brush your knee 2 times. Sit back, twist step, parallel and higher. Bring it to your ear as you set out your heel, turn your face, brush your knee. We did that 3 times, and we need to get out of brush knee. How do we do that? Same thing. Half step forward. Sit back on your back foot. This time, you're going to play your lute on your heel. Okay, hold your position, and I'll show you what I mean. This is how you play your lute. This is how you play your lute. Left hand higher, left foot on its heel, right hand dipped towards your elbow, right foot holding all your weight. Okay, I'm not going to expect you to do this, but it's fun to know what's next. Drop your front foot, center your front hand, back hand or right hand goes up higher. What is this? Have we done this before? We're going to repulse the monkey, but we're going to go backwards, a backwards Tai Chi walk. So if you're afraid, you don't have to, you can just watch. Those of you who want the challenge can follow me. We're going to put the weight on our right foot. We're going to lift. We're going to put our toe back, and this is a safety measure. We're going to pivot on the ball of our foot as we meet in the middle, and we're going to repulse our monkey. We're centering the front hand. The back hand is higher. We're putting all our weight on our left foot. We're bringing it up on our front foot, bringing it to our ear and toe and our heel, pivoting on the ball of our feet as we meet in the middle, and we repulse the monkey. We center. We look at the back hand that's higher. We lift, bringing it to our ear, toe, heel, pivot to the middle, repulse of the monkey 3. We do it 4 times. Center, open, look at it, weight on the back, lift, ear, toe, heel, meet in the middle, repulse 3. Let's see if you can do this. Pivot your right foot, turn to the clock, hold your ball in a T stance. what do you think we're going to do? We're going to grasp the bird's tail. Let's go. Out on your heel, ward off. Then grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact. Push at your wrist. Separate. Roll back. Roll up and forward. What we do on one side, we do on the other side. Sit back, twist step, T stance, hold your ball on a T. We're going to ward off. Out and to the side, L stance, ward off. But yet, grasp the bird's tail. Pull down, pull back, look back. Turn, then square, then contact. Push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Sit back, twist step, hold your ball on a T stance. Okay? Very good. What we tried to do was show you that what you have learned in the 10 form, those movements definitely apply to the 24. But like Penny has just asked, how many of this and how many of that? In the 24, we do the repetitions a little bit more. And then to get in and out of the different movements, we then incorporate transition movements such as white crane and playing the lute. And what a better way to move into a familiar movement than having everything right there. Top hand is in the center. Bottom hand can go up. And it was 9 years ago when I first started teaching that one of my students figured out that this backward motion is Tai Chi walk going in reverse. And when you think about it, it surely is. But I'll let you figure it out. But it is. And what I also tried to show you is that every time we know this is a general fact, that when we're on one foot, we need balance. We have our whole body, we have our mind. We need to concentrate hard to say, yes, my danten is here. It's not out of balance and it's keeping me fully in balance. But I have my upper extremities. Therefore, I can hold a ball. The ball centers me and helps me stabilize my one-footed posture. If I cannot use the ball, I can use this. I can use this and center myself. Okay? But where we are holding our balance and our weight for a long time, the opposite then occurs. You're going to give it to the other foot. And it is a pattern where this exercise or discipline is unique in that we're always learning to sit back. We're always learning to hold our weight on one side, and then we're able to squat to move into another position. And at the same time, using our upper extremities and lower extremities in sync and using it in a safe way. And then this is just not only unique, but it's helpful and practical because it's teaching you about your own body and what you can do, where your shortcomings are, where you need better balance, what you can do just by the use of your mental focus and your physical endowment, what you can do to help yourself, okay? So I hope you can understand that, see that, and just by coming to today's session or the many sessions that you've accumulated, I know that you've built up stronger muscle strength, hopefully also relaxation of the mind, and just learning more about yourself. So I think that's it for today. If there's any question, I didn't open it to you, but Ken wants to say something. Any questions, Tom? No, not.
Just a few things. I know we've concentrated more on movement, which of the feet and getting you forward, backward, turning, etc. And the difference between the 10 form and the 24 form is there's a lot more linear movement in the 24 form. So you're learning how to move your feet, and sometimes, as Lucille says, you concentrate on your feet and the hands sort of get semi-lost along the way. But that's very, very natural. But having said that, I want to get back to the hands, okay? The hands help you with centering, helps you with moving forward and back also. So, you know, people say, why do you do this ball business? The ball is not necessarily just to make you look nice. The purpose of the ball is to get energy and your balance, your centering back to the center. Because once you go out, you're away from the center. And one of the maneuvers to get back to the center is to not only move to the center, but you bring your hands to the center. Ready to go again. Centered, out, out from the center. Even when you're out here, you're in a sense balanced. Now you have one hand here, one hand there. But you say, but I'm stuck out here. To get back to the center, you have to bring things in. So it's not, and the coordination of the hands with the feet, that is, with centering, you have to be out here. Okay, you're out where you want to be, but now you got to get back home. You cannot, or you shouldn't, try to just balance with your feet. Oh, I got to hold the ball. You see, those are not quite yet connected. Versus out here, and just about when you finish, you say, oh, I got to get the ball because my feet are going to stop. I have to shift my body, and I got to get my ball moving. So it's not a disjunctured type of movement. Tip, then you hold the ball. It's out, and you're already, when you're coming here, the ball is starting to form. So when you're here, you're almost totally centered, and then finally, to get yourself totally substantial, dependent only on one foot, this foot pretty much, but this part is taken care of. Your upper part of your body is balanced. Same thing, say, if you're doing repulsing the monkey, you're out here, you're balanced. One here, center right down. Now, to come back to the center, you cannot move, or you can, but you're sort of a little bit off balance if you're, this hand, as you're turning your body and going backwards, your hand is out here, versus if you do this, what happens? Centered. And then you say, but geez, I've got to get farther out. So how do you center? You go back out. You see? This goes out, this goes out. All the while, you're using your hands to help your feet and help your balance. So, although you're concentrating on your feet now, remember the hands have a way of helping you. Just as the feet will, eventually you'll figure out, if I stay stable, I can do the upper part of the body. So you're complementing both parts of your body. So I was watching, and it's very good. I've seen everybody progress. Not everybody is going to get the Nobel Prize, but you're all on your way. You're all working, and you do very, very well in terms of what you start off with and what you're doing. That's the name of the game. Okay? So Very good.